So here is how to make money with Google in 2026. Go over to your browser and search in Google Trend. It will actually take you to this exact place. What you are going to do is to actually go over to the place that say Nigeria and select a particular country of your choice. But for the sake of this video and for the way I want the money to be huge, I'm going to be selecting United States. So when you select United States, what we are going to do next is to click on the place that say trending now. Right here in trending now, this is exactly what is actually trending in 24 hours. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing right now is to actually select the specific hour I want it to be, but I want it to be like 4 hours to 24 hours. So what I'm going to do now is to go over to the place that say past 24 hours and select 4 hours. So when I select 4 hours, I'm going to actually choose a categories. What type of category do you want? If you want a pet or whatever, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be moving either entertainment or business. But business have a higher CPM, so I'm going to go over to that. So next thing we are going to select is to select all trends. So when you click on all trends, simply show all trend activities, and then this will show you what is actually trending in the activities, but it will be under by relevant. But because we are still new in this particular strategy, we are going to be searching it through search volume. So I'm going to click on the place that say search volume. So right here, this is what is actually showing in the search volume right now. So what I'm going to do is to click on the place that say blockchain technology. I'm going to actually select that and then come over here that said ETH USDT today. I'm going to actually select that. So it will actually take us to this exact place where they are talking about ETH and how it will change the market instance. So what I'm going to do is to simply come over the place that in their URL and copy the URL of this post. Then we are going to move to the next platform. The next platform we are going to be using right here is ChatGPT. So right here in the ChatGPT, we are going to simply paste the link we copied on the news post right here. But we are going to do something. Beginning of the link, we are going to paste this thing. The prompts will be in the comment section. You can do where to check it out. So what we are going to write here is act as a viral news reporter, writing this article into a high energy 2 minutes video script. Start with a shocking hook and end with a question to encourage comments. So this is what we are going to do, and what we are going to also imply to this is to tell it to write it in stamps, in number stamps. So you can actually see I say make it in timestamps and scene by scene. So this thing will then write this exact article in timestamps and in scene by scene. Scene by scene is the kind of images we are going to be using in this exact procedure. So right now we are going to see this is what it shows right here: 0 to 5, shocking hook, host on camera, fax cutting. So it's explaining how we are going to go about it. This is what this exact stuff did for us. So what we are going to do next is to actually convert the voiceover to be a voiceover, and then we can actually create images we are going to use to compile this and make it a viral video article. So for us to be able to make the voiceover, we can actually make use of ElevenLabs. No, ElevenLabs, and all the app used in this video will be in the comment section and in the description. ElevenLabs is where you are going to create video or voiceover, text to speak voiceover, and definitely it will give you a high tense one. So right now I'm going to click on the place that say studio in ElevenLabs. So right here in studio, I'm going to click on the place that say create blank project and select video project. So when I select video project, this is the way it will actually look like right here. So what I'm going to do is to select the exact voice I want. So right here I have my own voice, which is this, and I have this exact particular one, which is an AI voice. So I'm going to be using AI voice, or let me use my voice for instance, but my voice is not that loud, but let's make use of it for you to see what I'm talking about. I'm going to set it as set default voice, and then what I'm going to do is to go over to this place and start picking the place that say voiceover, pick it, and then go over to the ElevenLabs to demonstrate it there. So I'm going to be doing that behind the scene, then later on I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. So guys, I have actually made the voiceover right now, and this is it right here. It's actually been reading by the AI. So what I'm going to simply do right now is to download this voiceover to save our time. export, so download. So right now I've actually downloaded the voiceover. What I'm going to do next is to create a scene by scene images using Higgsfield. So right here in Higgsfield, I'm going to select Nano Banana. So right here, this is what I've actually done so far, which I'm going to show you guys. But let me show you how to create this type of image. What you're going to do is to simply go over to the ChatGPT to take out the prompt for the visual images to start creating the type of image you want. The crypto crash, B-roll, Ethereum, blah blah blah. So I'm going to actually copy that right now and then go over to Higgsfield and then create the exact image. And this exact stuff, we actually use this prompt I've given to it to generate an image we can actually use for this exact stuff. So this is what we are going to be doing and be generating them one after the other. So I'm going to also go over here and then also copy the another scene, which is this one, enter NFT museum, blah blah blah. So I'm going to actually copy that right now and then go over to this AI to actually generate that for us. So this one is actually generating. You can see how he did it very soon. So I'm going to also begin another one, and that's what I'm going to be doing one after the other. So you can actually see right here, this is what this AI just did for us by creating this exact image, and we have it as our original image. So what I'm going to do now, why this is actually creating these images, we are going to go over to the next platform in the list, where we are going to actually match this thing together with the sound effects and all, and we see the results. So what I'm going to do is to go over to CapCut to begin that. So guys, this is it right here. We are going to actually create a new project for us to be able to demonstrate this. So right here, we have actually created the new project. We are going to actually start importing. First of all, I'm going to actually import the voiceover we just generated in ElevenLabs. So this is it right here. I'm going to actually import it right here and then put it here. So this is it right here, and the total number of it is 1 minute 56 seconds. So this is it right here. If we play it, you can actually see what it's saying. So no need of just bringing it to the end. What I'm going to do now is to go over to the media part to actually import the media. So I'm going to also go over to my browser to actually download this also, and then go over to CapCut to import those images. So this is it right here in download. So this is it right here in download. I'm going to actually import this place. So I'm going to also import the other one, which is this one, this place also. So basically, this is the way we are going to be importing this to fill the gaps that we have here. So let me just import this one too. So right here, this is it right here. I've actually filled the gaps right here. So what I'm going to do is to start matching this exact image to fit in the voiceover. So for you to be able to match this image to fit in the voiceover is to go over to your ChatGPT right here in the first scene. So what I'm going to do is to actually check the voiceover. So the article are finally getting occurring. Okay, let me find the place the first scene started. Next scene, this is it right here, and the second scene is this. So the Ethereum has slided and price dipping near physiology level, blah blah blah. So what I'm going to do is to actually find the B-roll. So this is the B-roll where it stopped pop up. So I'm going to find pop up. So something why just popped up. This is it right here. So let me just increase the volume. So what I'm going to do is to actually drag this image to reach that exact extent. So when it reaches to that extent, you can actually do the same also by checking your browser to see where it actually stopped. You can do that continuously to be able to fit in the image and the voice over. So you can actually do some PXing. Maybe you can just cut out here and put other things if you want, or you can just put it plain. So when you have actually done that right here, let's just say I did it this way. I'm going to show you the first one I did for you to see how I did it. So when you have done that, you can either make it zoom by putting it here and tapping this, and then click on the the piercing part, and then also put in the keyframe. Put the keyframe right here also, and then drag it to the exact one you want. So this is it right here.
Ethereum has been sliding. Prices dipping near psychological levels, like $2,000, while traders worry markets are.
So you can actually see that this exact image is following the exact voiceover and is zooming in. Okay, is zooming in for you to, I mean zooming out for you to see the exact image clearly. So what you are going to do is either find in the sound effect to find a particular sound effect that will fit this. When you find that, you can imply that in it. So let me show you the one I did for you to see how I did it. So basically this is the one I actually edited and put in the text to speech. This is the place I got the text to speech. Click on text and then click on generate, and you generate the text to speech. So for you to hear what I did right here, for you to see it.
What if I told you Ethereum's next rally isn't coming from traders, but from art museums? Ethereum demand is rising again. And this time, it's not just speculation. NFT museums and creator royalties are changing the game. Museums are integrating Ethereum-based NFTs, not just as art, but as proof of ownership, digital tickets, and exclusive access passes. Here's the twist. Creators get automatic royalties every time their NFT is resold. That means recurring ETH transactions. Not hype, but continuous demand. Technically, Ethereum is hovering in a key range, and bullish momentum is quietly building. This isn't 2021 NFT mania. This is institutional experimentation, cultural legitimacy. More NFTs, more resales, more smart contract activity, more ETH demand. But let's be real, sentiment is still mixed. Traders are watching key resistance levels before calling this a breakout. So what do you think? Are NFTs quietly rebuilding Ethereum's foundation? Or is this just hype in a new outfit? Follow for real crypto signals, not noise.
So guys, you can actually see how I actually edited this exact one, and you can see how interesting this part is. The sound effect, this exact sound effect, you can actually get it in your audio record and then go over to the place that says sound effects, and you can search those things. And searching those things, don't worry, ChatGPT have provided the sound effects you need. All the sound effects you need will be showed right here, so you can actually see, put in the flash, put in this, it will be telling you what you do, and you can actually copy that and be doing it right here. And definitely you have gotten your newscaster in your screen, and then you can start posting it on your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and start getting millions of views and getting huge subscriber and huge money for yourself. You can actually start making much money if you rate this type of update. And if you actually enjoyed this video so far, don't hesitate to like this video, comment what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.